Yo, pizza whopping pooper whoops. It's Sean O'Reilly. Welcome back to EG Nexus. Wait a minute. I mean...
No, that's Kenny!
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Back to Kenny's food. Oh wait, no, Kenny's LeapPad and LeapPad.
Yeah, he is right about that. I'm joined by Sean and Stella for no particular reason, other than that I had to get them off the computer to make this video. So yeah, today is gonna be not too long of a video, but it's something cool. Now, first you might be noticing, Kenny, why do things look a tiny bit different? Because you might notice a slight difference with, like, maybe the lighting or something. This is being filmed on my old LeapPad, so, you'll see why in a second. Well, you probably know if you read the title. Today I'm going to show you how to turn your LeapPad Epic / LeapPad Epic Academy / LeapPad Academy / whatever the heck version, no matter how crappy or great LeapPad Epic you have, into an MP3 player, essentially. So, first you're going to need one of these. It's a USB to whatever the heck this is cable. I think it's like a micro USB. It's not USB-C, unfortunately, because that would be a lot easier. But this is like a, I think it's called a micro USB.
One of them, yeah.
Micro US 8. Micro USB.
Headphones, because if it does, it's probably a micro USB.
No, it actually doesn't fit in my headphones because they're modern, so those use like a USB-C type plug. Although they kind of have their own plug. It's not really USB-C, but it's shaped like it. So you're going to need one of those. And the LeapPad does come with one, but I don't have mine anymore because it's broke. And then you're also going to need the tablet, the device at hand. And I still have it set to its camera. So we'll put it on its home screen just for general purposes. Okay, and then you're going to need some kind of thing to plug it into. So I think a computer works pretty well for this. Okay, so the first step you're going to want to do is figure out what exactly you want to put on. Do you want to put on some songs? Sean! Do you want to, like, put on some audio files? Like, what do you want on there? So once you figure that out, you can probably go to the place where you're going to find them, which is most likely going to be youtube.com, I'm guessing. Now, this probably will work on, I mean, not sure if this will work on mobile, I've never tested it, but I'm going to just show you guys on PC. And also, it did not go to YouTube, so try that again. Is my internet out?
Starting narrative scan, link, no free, lock, heading level, main left, scan off,
Yeah.
new tab item.
What is happening?
Tap Y, search with O, U, B, E, scan, YouTube.
Okay, so
YouTube.
sorry for whatever glitch that was.
Exiting narrator.
So, you would find it, like, for example, let's use one of my videos as an example, because it'll be copyright free, and I'm going to play a little bit of copyrighted music later, but I don't think we'll get anything. It's not going to be too much of a sample. So let's say, I've got a good one for you guys. Let's see. Let's say you wanted to do it for Tiger Time. So, it depends how many files you want to do. If you want to do one file or multiple files, there's different things you can do. You're honestly, if it's one file, you want to click the share button here, and then it'll bring up the link, and you want to click copy on it so it's highlighted. Then you would paste that link into a video downloader, or I recommend using Y2Mate because it goes directly to MP3. Now, it's if you want to do like one file or only like 5 files. That way, like, you know, it's a few files. But if you have like a whole playlist you'd like to do, there's different playlist downloaders, even one to MP3. I can't think of the exact name of it, but I used it earlier, and it's a playlist to MP3, and that's what I use because I want to put my songs on the LeapPad because I can take the LeapPad with me easily and hook up some headphones and just listen to them. So once you have those downloaded, you're going to need them set to MP3 files. I think the LeapPad will also accept WAV, but probably nothing else. So, for example, I have them in this zip folder here.
YTMP3_G item.
So there it is. Now, what you want to do is go ahead and select all the files. So there's 2 ways of doing this. One, you can use a mouse, or you can start from the top and press and hold down on the Control and Shift key, and then keep spamming the down arrow till everything is selected.
YTMP,
Control
Aerosmith.
No, Control A.
Maybe. Let's see that work as well.
Cafe.
Or not. Also, it doesn't think it wants to select
Aerosmith.
anything. What is it doing to me? Oh, now it's working. Hold up. Just had to fight with it. Okay, so as you see, they're all highlighted, and then you can either right click and hit copy, or Control C. Now, it didn't say copy clipboard. That doesn't always say that. It just depends on like what you're copying. Alright, so we have those copied. Let's grab our LeapPad. And now let's grab our cable. And obviously locate a USB port on the back of the computer. Or if you're trying it on mobile, which again I can't guarantee, you would locate like your iPhone or Samsung's like probably USB-C port. I'm assuming you would have to use like a USB-C to micro USB cable. Or just find some kind of adapter.
Yeah, I've got the right cables for it, but I don't have a LeapPad. So
Alright. Okay, so plug this into the top. And my computer should make a little sound. Well, it didn't make the sound because the speaker's glitched. Okay, so this screen is not confusing at all. It's just knowing what you want to do. The LeapPad Epics do accept micro USB cards. USB? Oh my god. SD cards, micro SD cards. And so it depends, do you want them stored on the SD card or the regular? Now, the thing is, in order to play them, I don't think it matters where they are, but I always use the standard USB storage that the device comes with.
USB storage.
Because it's directly on the device. Now, if you look at my USB storage, yeah, it's almost full. But there's one thing that's going to help us. Okay, so you click enter on that, or left click on it twice, and you're gonna see all these folders. Like there's a lot of folders, especially if you have a lot of apps.
AP_CMIP.
You might be able to figure out what some of these apps are if you use the name. For example, cook would be cooking recipes on the road. But we can scroll down and find the folder called music.
Microphone widget, movies, music.
Click enter.
Items view list.
Now,
My music.
if you look here, there's a file already in here called My Music. Now, what I originally did was put some songs into one file and edit it together. However, I think I like having them as separate music tracks because it's more cool. It's like you get to go through different tracks, and it'll automatically play them for you. So I'm going to delete this file, and I also have more songs to add. So I'm sure I want to delete it. I'd either left click or enter on that. Okay, so I deleted my music. Now the folder is empty. So let's hit Control V or right click, then click paste.
V.
It should have worked. I'm going to have to recopy them. It might not be doing it because I hit delete, or maybe I just need to click.
V.
Okay, hold on. Let's try recopying it. Sometimes it's going to happen after you hit delete.
Download.
Just a minor setback.
Queen. Steve.
May I just mention though, if you use Y2Mate, it will glitch and sometimes transport you to a random site, so please be careful.
Yeah, so with Y2Mate and some of these converters, I don't know if I call it a glitch, but they're essentially, they want to, hey Stella, they want your money essentially, so they'll kind of send you to a random page,
Menu
which will have an ad that like they sponsor or whatever, and that's how they get paid, by sending you to that website.
Download.
So the files aren't copying. There could be multiple reasons for this.
Janie's got a gun. Aerosmith.
The one I guessed the most is because it's just being a belch, but I'm going to try
Aerosmith.
We're going to try the mouse solution. That's not working either. Oh yeah, there's also a select all button. Let's try that. So you click on the three dots up here.
Exit table. Items view list. Enter table. Exit table. Extract all.
Oh, maybe I need to extract them first because it's a zip and it's not letting me copy. So let me extract them.
Show extract. Progress window.
Okay, so if you have it in a zip file, yeah, you might want to extract them.
YTMP3.gg _ Air Commodore YT.
It's weird that it's putting those first. Okay, yeah, now it's showing them more properly though. Okay, so now it says today. I can hit Control C there. Now that it's unzipped, it should work. I'm assuming that's why it didn't work. All right, so now we will paste. Yep, here it comes.
Dialogue.
So it says copying, and this will take a minute. As you can see, it's going pretty quick.
Dream on audio. Aerosmith.
And it's going really fast, actually. And boom! Now every single file file is in here. So these are different songs. I like a lot of old music. So let's click on like
The final countdown.
let's do the final
Europe.
countdown here by Europe. And
NEB exiting
as you
narrative.
can see on the computer, it's gonna play just fine. You know, but Kenny, you're gonna get copyrighted. I kind of don't care, but I doubt they're gonna copyright a few seconds here. So there you go, you get the purpose. And now, if we either like go on the computer, go into this PC and view the device, or plug the device back in, like unplug it and plug it back in, we can now see how much storage that took up, and it took up a tiny bit more than it did originally, but that's because there's more songs. Sean, and you guys wouldn't understand that joke, but you get it. Okay, so now that this process is done, we can go ahead and unplug. Now you can keep them on your device if you want them on the device. But you also don't have to. I'm gonna delete these out of my
Earlier
downloads
this
folder.
week. Desktop list.
So now we're gonna go on the LeapPad now, and you wanna obviously go down so like all your apps are showing and they're not hidden. There's a little green arrow. So then we're gonna swipe left, and we're gonna look for the music application. I have a lot of apps on here, so it's a bit tricky to see, but it should be right here. Okay, so now once you're in this app, it'll show any like installed albums you have. So for example, here's like, oh, I don't know, here's Doc McStuffins, for example. I still have that. Yeah, judge me, it's a baby show. I get the point. I get the point. It's like a baby show. I know what you guys are saying, but I mean, I still have the albums because, like, I'm not deleting them just because it's a baby show. It is, and Stella is correct. And now I hit the wrong button. So yeah. So you have all those normal albums, and if you have an app called Music Studio, which is a little music building game, you'll see this file right here. It's a black thing with a little record on it. So if you go in here, it'll play all the sounds pitch shifted. So for example, here's the Brain Bash Travel because I recorded it.
I was gonna say that sounds like Brain Bash.
And then the off notes, the like black notes, which is only 3. And there's a burp. So there's that file, but if you keep scrolling randomly in the middle of all of these, you'll find another folder here with the same like blank black disk design. Now, if you really want to, I believe you can get an image and convert it to a square image, as long as it's the right size, and you put it into that folder. I believe it will make it the album cover, although I don't 100% remember. I tried it one day and I think it did work. So we click on that, and now if I click on like the first one, or let's do this one. Boom, Dream On by Aerosmith on the LeapPad. And I'm like, Kenny, it sounds like doo-doo crap, because, well, it's pretty quiet, I guess, and also the LeapPad only has one tiny speaker. Now, normally when the LeapPad makes sound, it actually sounds really good and sounds loud, but this speaker is actually just about the same size as a Character Bop It speaker. Like, it's pretty small. So the main source of the sound comes from right here. And I'm like, Kenny, copyright while I'm talking over it. So YouTube, copyright me. Go ahead. I need to stop. Pause that. And I can scroll through them by swiping up and down. It's just like a little MP3 record type player where I can just go through them. Here's eBay by Weird Al Yankovic. Then I can use the next and previous buttons to go through other tracks. I can shuffle them. There's a lot of controls. Yeah, it was. So there are a lot of options here. And yeah, it's about as simple as that. Oh yeah, and if you guys want to see if I can find it, I actually did. These are all like real famous songs, other than like, well, one isn't really famous, but it's still got like 400,000 views. But yes, my song is on here. I did put Tiger Time on here, so I can play this all I want. Cause go ahead, YouTube, copyright me from my own song. See, this song sounds a little better here. But the main point is to like hook up headphones. Another thing I really like about the LeapPad, if you want to preserve battery, and like, not just that, if you want to preserve battery, but also just like don't feel like having people see what you're doing. Use ZZ Top now as an example. I can press the power button, and look, the screen turns off, but your music is still playing. And you can still adjust the volume as well. And, well, yeah, I was gonna say that seems like a small feature, but I like pointing these tiny things out that people might not know. And this thing, since it's fully Android, it works like an Android, so, yeah. But you guys might not expect that from a kid's tablet, so I figured I'd still point it out. And I'm going to turn that one down, because that is actually going to copyright me 100%. That's how it works. That is the process, that's the doings. Now, I'm not sure if anyone's ever made this tutorial on YouTube before. I've seen a tutorial of someone, of people getting the Amazon App Store on the LeapPad Epic, which is something you used to be able to do, but now you can't do that anymore. Yeah. And you can get additional games onto the tablet, but that's not really a thing you can do anymore. So, I haven't really seen much LeapPad Epic hacking. I've seen a lot of Leapster hacking, a little bit of LeapPad Ultra hacking, but not much for the Epic. And this isn't really a hack per se, but it's just something nifty I learned about 3 years ago when I was just messing around, and I found it really awesome. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Electrocuting Sean's butt.
I actually have gotten electrocuted before. I never told you guys about that.
With your butt.
And thank you guys for watching and throwing the iPad to end it. What?